Bird brain. I don't know if I'm as free as a bird. That's debatable. Be honest with you. What the heck are you talking about? Wait. Dogi has had the same voice actor for years. At all. At all Christian. Here he is, our main man today. Glad I asked you to come. Oh my goodness, why does Adol sounds like poop?
Wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol, Dogi, so this is where you two were. I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Dogi is Captain Obvious once again.
Indeed it is.
Indeed.
After hearing that's where you two were headed, the prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the
So this is before Celceta, I understand now. This is a one when he was younger. How do I talk to you? Bucko! Oh, can I talk to anyone else? Okay, I know how to dash and dodge now. Good. Sweet. You wanna give me anything? Okay. Why does it zoom in? Start of a new adventure. That's all I care about. Okay, what do you got for me? This has This has Neo Falcon written all over
A
it.
passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope?
No.
You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
You could say that.
So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
What's what over where?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Obelia Gulf.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
Oh yeah? I'm sure.
Understood. Let's make haste.
What haste are you
My
making, huh?
word, what a magnificent sight!
That reminds me, Adel.
Yeah.
You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be...
Whoa.
A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel.
It's the Vikings.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God! Huh?
It can't be! Pirates!
It's so dumb.
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right. Thank you.
Right to thank you.
You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
Okay, why are you attacking us, dude?
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Oh, it's X?
No way. No way. Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself. Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Whoa!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid.
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
What are they here for?
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment. This is the last time, I swear. Whatever you do, just let me live.
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
So? Can I change the controls to match Yeast 9 or 8? Because I don't like how X is attack and square is not. Like, square should be attack. This is very strange to me. I don't like it. Yes, the Nords. We're in Nordic territory. We're in Viking era. Uh-oh. It's BM. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
We're playing Yeast 10 Nordics today.
Yeast?
Yeah, no, yeast. So it's
Yeast.
yeah. No ST, just YS. Like just
Yeast.
the yeah, yeast. Yeah.
Yeast, yeah.
Yeah.
I see that in your title now. It's Yeast.
Yeah, and then the Roman numeral 10. So Yeast 10 Nordics. Very excited to play this. It's been a long time since Yeast 9 Monstrum Nox came out. So this is a big moment for this game. If you don't know what it is an action RPG, and obviously with the name Nordics, it's Viking time. Adol is in Viking area. How do you feel about that?
Pretty interesting.
Have you heard of this series at all?
No.
Okay. Well, it was first made in the 16-bit era. The first one, so it's been around a long time. It's been around since like Super Mario World.
It looks like it's taken from the 16-bit area.
Yeah. But
everything is very simplified. No like complicated structures or anything.
Well, there's no multiple endings. It is a simple, you are a protagonist, you get a sword, It's a simple story from start to finish. Get a sword, defeat the monsters, save everyone, beat the game, move on. It's one of those, you know what I'm saying? It's one of
That
those.
aside,
You
it
don't
would
really
seem
get
we're
those
going to be
anymore.
stranded here for the time being.
Yeah, those are rare.
Would have
Everyone's
guessed the
just like
Adamas was
making
cruising
hero
through these
shooters
waters
nowadays.
illegally. Obviously,
Yeah.
the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It
But,
made me wonder what the story
yeah,
is
I'm,
behind this
you know,
Malta
I'm glad you're here.
shipforce. To their credit,
I was
they
waiting
did
for
let
someone to come
Adol
in.
loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Sorry, I
Doesn't
couldn't
make
join
those
sooner.
lugs any less.
I was
high
recording a
and
bunch of videos until
mighty.
now
If they
anyway.
look like pirates and plunder like pirates.
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans? That's what they call them? The Normans? Okay.
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible
Lawless.
strength
Funny
and
how she has
know-how.
pink
What
hair,
it
but
is, they've
pink
looted
dye
their way
probably
not
did
just
not
here,
exist in
but
the...
across the entire North Sea, raiding towns, pillaging
What's-
churches,
What time
kidnapping
period
innocents.
do you think this is?
None of it is beneath a Norman, and the Baltic Sea
Or a
Force
time
makes
where
up just
pink
one
dye was
faction
pretty
among them.
difficult to find.
Sounds
What
like
about blue
typical
dye?
pirates to me. How do they
Blue
get
dye
away
is
with
probably
it?
also really
I was
difficult to
given
find.
understand that
Yeah.
the entire region of Glia
Well,
was
Actually, it
under
is
Roman
really
imperial
difficult to find.
control.
You have to take
Rumor has it
freaking
that not
lapis,
even
like
the
really
Empire
high
would
grade
dare to
lapis, and
defy
grind
the
it
Sea
down.
Force. The Normans have had an
Yeah.
iron
What about
fist
red
grip
hair?
on Obelia
With our
Gulf
main
for
character.
ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule. But they
I
don't
don't know,
speak for
maybe he like
everybody.
killed
Hey,
the guy
did you
and just
hear
like
about what happened to
showered
the
in his
Adamas?
blood or something.
I did.
That's
Captain
pretty
LaSalle was
reasonable,
treading
right?
a dangerous line.
Yeah. Obviously, you can tell it. This game has a little bit of an anime style
Won't argue
to
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
We
I
have
love
a-
when
Those
Nordic time
pirates had
people
no
have
right to
pink
waltz
and
in like they own these
red
waters
hair.
and demand
Well, they're
toll.
not the
Why
Nordics.
should any
They're
of us have to
w-
play
okay.
along with their
Let me give it.
beat-up
Adol Christian is a story, an adventurer, right? He's an adventurer, okay. And Monstrum Nox, the ninth one, was the end of the story, basically, until they make another one. It was his most recent outing.
Would be the case in any
But
town,
10
though
is
this
actually
one
a
does seem to have
prequel
its fair share of
to Ys 4 Calcutta. So they,
Okay.
yeah, so this takes between Ys 3 and 4.
okay.
And I think they're remaking 4, I believe, is what the next one is coming out because it's so old. Although they never remade
the
5.
order is 1, 2, 3, 10,
No.
4.
Well, yeah.
What?
Well, 1, 2 is first. 3. I have to look it up chronological. I don't know if 3 is before 10. It might be 1, 2, 10, 4. 3 might be after. But yeah, they don't. The numbers don't. It's not chronological.
Now, Adol,
You know what I'm saying?
on that subject,
Yeah.
there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here in Obelia
Let me
Gulf.
see.
Oh,
Yeast.
yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual
Ys
myths or
Origin,
lore,
Ys
would they?
1 and 2, Memories of
Our little group's
Calcutta.
got a special
Okay.
interest in that sort of
So it
thing.
would be Origin, Ys 1,
Is that your
Ys
reason for
2,
traveling, maybe?
Ys
I can't
10,
guarantee
Calcutta.
there's
Yeah,
anything
so
that'll
3
live
is
up to
later
your
on.
expectations,
Then it's
but-
Ys 5, then 8,
Aha!
then
If it's
6,
one of the
then
mill
7,
folktales
then
you're
9.
after, I have just the one.
9 being the
Really
latest
now?
one, so
Do share
they're not in order at all.
Legends
You know what
tell
I-
it's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne
So,
is said to be hidden away on
um,
one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf.
I don't want to. I just want to pause it for a second. Basically, there's another series called Trails of whatever, Trails of Cold Steel or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you heard of that. Pally plays it a lot, and so do I. I'm gonna play the new one. But basically, they found a library in that game, and as you know, all the trails are connected. And the library had a bunch of books with all of Adol Christian's adventures. And it's the main characters from that series like reading Adol's books. And that's what these games are. Although Ys technically came out before Trails, the Trails people know of Adol Christian's adventurers because of the books.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon
I'll
it will
be
have
back
their
in a sec.
wishes granted.
Okay.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adol? This do anything for you? Who are you fooling? I can see the giddiness written all over your face.
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was there,
I bet it's an adventure.
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh?
Rosalind?
Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
What a lame thing.
A tear to my eye, it does.
That's a lame response.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet.
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The 3 of you are going to be lodging with us.
Blah, 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 blah,
If you
blah.
have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Gave me all I could need already.
You mean that story about the throne? You're really taken with it, aren't you? Well, I'd better get back to work.
Let's go kick him in the
Relax and
balls.
unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
I forgot a
By the way,
Lilia.
Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's
Well,
been
this
on the
is
hunt
pretty
for
good.
temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
We can save now. Okay, what is the jump button? Circle? Can I... Okay, hold the phone, hold the phone, hold. Ruffian. I would like... Okay. No, wait, I didn't automatically change. How do I do this? Why is it so confusing? Okay, well, I guess I don't do that yet. Wow, that's a terrible picture battle. Wait. Button config, here we go. Hex. Switch. Cool. Okay, hold on. Normal attack. I want on square. I want X to jump. What is dodge roll? Dash L1. Okay. Yeah. Mana ride. Okay. Dude, look, everything, look at that. Cool. Love that. Okay. Yeah. What? Brah. I don't want to talk to you. I wanted to change my controls. Body config. No, I'm good. Okay. Is X still... Wait, X is jump, right? Okay. Okay. We are good. I don't care about what these people say. Let me out. I am ready.
All right, you two.
Our shout out button is not working.
Indeed.
Why?
I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Bruh.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me!
Seek me.
Man, Adol gets so much.
Adel, you good?
Nope. Her strange voice going crazy.
Voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway,
I don't know.
it's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia.
Okay, it looks like our shout out
Catch you
button's
both
broken.
later, then.
Okay. I see how it is. Let's take a look around. I don't like how that that setting is. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. I wish there was a way to turn motion blur off. I'm sure there's something here by talking to all these people. I just don't know. I just don't want to be honest with you.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a
I don't know
whole
about
other
Spanish
level.
leather goods.
One might say that
BM
they
is
will
back.
seafood.
Rich flavors, firm to the
It's
touch.
BM. He's back. Look at him. There he is. He's right there.
Rome and Hispania may be at
I've
odds
been
right
here
now, but I
for
believe our transaction today has
5
proved
minutes.
mutually
You know-
beneficial.
You know why I wasn't talking? This game has Japanese controls, and I had to change them to United States controls. It had circle as jump instead of X.
I am indeed a Norman.
So what's wrong with
I
that?
find that being a tradesman suits me
Because
far better than
X
wielding an axe
was attack, not square, and I like attack being on square.
They say Normans are first-class mariners.
All right,
No
we have
doubt
some
their
questions
expertise
for
slots
you,
in
BM.
perfectly with mercantile work.
Okay.
I'm flattered.
I
to
made
hear you say
rules. Tell me what you think of the rules as a moderator now.
Who make sure ships from both sides
Okay,
can travel
let me
these
see the
waters
rules.
safely.
Not having those persnickety
In the
Roman
Discord.
officials around to stick their oars in
Keep
has
chat
been heaven sent for
PG-13.
us as well. I very
Okay,
much look
good.
forward to your continued patronage.
Yes, we can. You're waddleness. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
To keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop.
Love it. Love to see it.
Note, Romes.
Love
The
to see
militia
it.
recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, word gets around fast.
Yes, we
It's
can.
nothing I'm not
It's
aware
funny
of.
though.
In fact,
All right, BM. Come on, you got to tell me about the rules, bro.
Shouldn't be long
Three's
before
funny.
they report.
What?
3 is funny. Bullying, sexism, racial homophobia, or other hate-based chat is fine, but you must be able to take what you throw. Put up or shut up.
Exactly. And that's what every rule should be. I'm not going to babysit you pansies. That's the Discord. If someone wants to be homophobic and racist, you can do it. Okay? And you have the right to defend yourself.
Red hair.
Clipped. Someone clip him.
Here's an
Chat.
You must be one
You
of
gotta yell back and you gotta tell them to piss off.
They didn't hurt you, did they? Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you. So our motherly instincts kicked in.
These two women are mothers? How old is Adol here? 20? Okay, so BM has read 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so what? Keep going. You're on number 4.
Like the Adamas. Will
Don't
try and make their way
spam
through without drawing
Or
attention.
posting links in main
But when
chat.
they're
I think
found
that's a
out,
pretty good one, right?
they wind up
Yeah,
like
it's
Captain
given.
LaSalle.
Okay.
No advertising. Bad, very bad grammar.
What does
Don't
anyone-
advertise outside of self-promo. Yeah, it's given.
It's a shame.
Please provoke or argue with staff.
Because ships
As
that do pay
each
the toll get
lesson
escorted
is
to
good
safety
experience.
by the
I will
Baltic
personally
Sea Force
decide who is
themselves.
right.
In that sense, they do their part
You're
to
telling
maintain
people to
order throughout
argue?
the Gulf,
Yeah, why
which is
not?
why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is
Hey,
said
I'm not
and
gonna say my
done,
staff's always right. We're all
Those
human,
word is
aren't
law.
we?
There are far fewer
mean, I
instances.
This
of
is
abuse
not
than
a
war.
Join the
So we can
Discord.
only
Yeah,
assume
this is
that
not a
this is
communist society.
Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot
Disappointed.
down every once in a while.
Going,
I
put
pity
whatever.
the
No,
man.
I don't care.
Having to deal with our complaints
Talk
and
about
the Sea Force's
suicide or death,
demands
but be
has him
respectful.
between a rock and a hard place.
Well,
Please
that's
cause
what he signed
drama.
up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be
Take
sure
any
to stay
drama
out
and
of their line
handle
of
it.
fire.
Don't be a baby.
Exactly. If you're gonna cause drama, you handle it.
English only chat.
Yeah, I would thought about putting like Latin languages and stuff allowed too, but it's too hard for people.
Slurs are not allowed. Burrito. I'm gonna get you banned. I'm not gonna say that. It's not a slur. I'm saying real slurs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could say. That's gonna get you banned on Twitch.
What?
It's gonna get you banned on Twitch.
Which one?
The first one. Boundaries are for pussies. You can't handle that.
Oh. Boundaries are for pussies. If you're gonna come up to me and be like, you gotta respect my boundary, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta respect my penis. Okay? Boundaries do not exist when you talk to me. All right, that's the rule, especially when you're
Boundaries
here.
don't exist on the internet.
Yeah, like, bro, what are we even talking about here?
13's a given. Don't forget Discord TOS.
Yeah.
If any help or support. Okay, it's good.
I am a support group manager, you know.
Yeah. Political topics are fine.
Yep.
We will disagree. No freaking out. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Scamming is not allowed.
Obviously.
Man, you did not have to put that there.
But I feel like I had to, because some people are just, you know, come in and do some art scams. Rolf loves to just
I can't art scam anymore.
What? You can't art scam anymore? How dare you? How dare you not be able to art scam?
How dare you?
Graphic
remove my
design.
ability?
Seriously. Looking
How
around
dare
here.
you remove my mediocre ability of Photoshop?
We can't go through here.
You're kind of going the wrong way, man.
So, I'm looking around. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, I'm filling in the map. Okay, obviously this is where we're going.
Yeah, definitely, very much. Can you just like jump?
Oh, you got...
What?
Like jump the fence.
Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia.
Yeah,
Never seen you around before.
I don't know what they mean by slurs, so I just obviously like here's my whole thing, right?
Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist.
I don't care if someone slurs, but I'm sure someone would get butthurt by it. So that's why I put that whole thing. But I'm not gonna stand for someone being like, "I'm fat," and this person called me obese, and I'm like, "Get out of here." Okay, I'm just get out.
You are obese. Crazy, isn't it?
I know. What about it?
Let me guess. The pay's giving you second thoughts. It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears. You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though. So feel free to swing by again around.
4 viewers. Who is here today? Shoutouts are broken. I can't hit the shoutout button. Unfortunately, I don't know who's in here. You got to tell me. The shoutout system is being updated today.
Seek me.
So we have.
In here either.
Why?
This way.
Because I don't have. I'm not the owner of the channel or mod.
Wait, can you see who's in here as a mod?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you could go to mod view and you could see everyone who's in chat.
Oh. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I have like no mods actually.
Maybe you should have a mod or two.
You think? I don't know.
Maybe just in case, you know.
Fox is a mod. Lime Hub is a mod. Tree Sun's a mod. Bob's a mod. Seth's a mod. I have a few, but they're not always here. I don't know where to go. Oh, you can still do the backflips in midair. It just sucks now. They nerfed it. Look at it. What? Bro, what kind of pansy front flip is this? They nerfed it. What? Yeah, look, he does a front flip in midair, but they pansified it. Sucks now.
Seek me.
Wait, do the flip?
I'm doing it.
Right here.
The stream has a very long delay. So give me 1 sec.
My internet is garbo right now. That's why.
Oh wait, it does suck.
Yeah, so in the ninth game, it like pushed you forward and made you faster, and it was cool and actually worth something. I found a seashell. That looks like a penis hole. We all know what Adol's gonna use the shell for. Let's be honest here.
He's gonna get bored one day. And he's gonna see this shell sitting on his desk.
And he's gonna stick his penis in it.
Yeah.
I did it. I killed him. Dead. That was way
It's
easier.
just a conch though.
Examine the wolf.
Same thing.
Yeah. You should at Rolf to get in here.
You're telling me to at everyone nowadays.
I don't. What do you mean? I never have you at anyone. When have I ever ratted someone? Have I ever told you to at anyone?
Yes.
What? Like, what about, like, Rem's not here either, is he?
Swordsman,
Why am I just called a swordsman?
can you...
Why has everything bad happened to Adol? Like, can something good happen to Adol for once?
bestow you mana,
What's wrong with bad things happening to Adol?
I guess someone has to be, because, you know, there wouldn't be a game otherwise. Oh, he has a fire sword now? Okay. We can use magic. I like magic. Skills. Press R1 and press it. Okay. Yeah, we all know how to use skills, don't we? Please sign a skill. Rapid slash. Rapid slash. Okay. There, I did it. Awesome. Awesome. Did you actually at Rolf?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't come in here.
Oh no, I just said hee, you know.
Bruh. Bruh. I drank some coffee, but it's so late still. What's up with that wolf? Oh, can we talk to the woman?
Sorry, I don't any
The wolf just kind of like combusted.
Yeah.
My name, Leela.
Sure,
Just
sure it is.
Are you Adol? Search island. Come find help. In go.
Good. Okay, Adol attempted to call her through the shell many times with no avail. I don't know. Like, yeah. If you see me on the beach with a shell up to my head and be like, Lilia! Lilia, why won't you answer me?
Very curious.
I can't hear you! You would think I was crazy, right?
Can we assume
Yeah.
it's some form of magic?
Next time I go to the beach, people are gonna think I'm crazy.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago.
Yeah.
That wolf you fought that
I talked to
V.
V.
Has me hung up too.
Then someone, a madman talking into a conch cell saying that you can't hear
It may
them.
well be that something is actively unfolding.
I talked to
as
V
we speak.
today.
Baltus
I was trying to get her to go to Anthrocon with me to the furry convention. Her friend went to the furry convention, said it was great. If you don't know, V lives like 2 hours from me, right? So
y'all could both go.
yeah, I know.
Amazing stream idea.
Rolf said he would fly over, get his fursuit out. Well, he don't have one. His friend has one. Come too. Apparently she goes every year.
Huh.
But apparently they like to party, so, you know, get some drugs, you know.
No drugs, kids. Stay away from drugs.
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adel, it seems to find
No
us
drugs.
instead.
Stay away from drugs.
Stay away.
Nothing like a little
I got a
intrigue
call.
to spice up a
I was
trip.
very disappointed.
Finding that girl is gonna be a
Apparently,
tall order,
my
though.
cousin became a
Skull's got more
junkie
islands
today.
than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to
It's
gather
very sad.
information.
Yeah, it was bad.
You'll
It made me
also be in
sad.
need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down
His
at the harbor
girlfriend
to use.
got him on
Poke around
drugs.
for some intel.
As for myself,
Yikes.
the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary.
I lost a
position.
follower
I'll
between
see
now
if I
and
can find
yesterday.
someone in
That's okay.
town
It was
who's
still a
willing
net
to lend us
gain
a
of
hand.
7.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing
Hello.
tomorrow morning.
Haha, I told you.
What? Oh, it's Rolf! Yeah, but you told him to come in VC.
Yeah.
I didn't
did.
tell him
And
to
you
ask.
told
No,
me.
no. BM missed you and wanted you in here, Rolf.
Okay.
No,
Well, the reason why why else would BMI?
This is blasphemy. You can check
Also,
the
you
VOD.
blasphemy. Is that what
This
you
is
said?
blasphemy.
Blast in me. Is that what you want? To blast in you?
No, this is blasphemy.
This is not a religious message. How dare you misinterpretate the word? Anyway, the reason we wanted Rolf in here is we have made rules in the rules channel, and I want him to go through and tell me what he thinks of them.
Yeah, they're fine.
The-
There's nothing.
What?
What?
Y-
I like the last one though.
You did. You didn't. What about number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3.
That doesn't really apply to me, dude.
I don't know.
Which one's number 3?
No, I was. You gotta deal with. Everyone gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
See, these are. You know what these are? These are manly rules. These are the rules when you don't care about rules. That's my new rule.
Okay, I set a status for the call.
What's this? Are you kidding? How did you even do that?
Nitro.
How dare
I don't think
you
you need
pay
Nitro,
money
though.
from Nitro?
I didn't. I got it for free.
Did you subscribe to someone on Twitch?
No.
Yeah. The dawn of everything.
Yeah.
Self promo for myself.
Shameless promo.
Outside town.
What's that?
The what do you call it? Posted this on Twitter. I posted that screenshot because I was so pissed over.
I told all my friends about it,
Yeah.
and they're just like, one of them explained the thing of like, oh yeah, it's like, it's not like a tribe thing, but it's like,
A tribe? Wait, I'm talking about the
Tribe.
VTuber thing, like with Plague. What are you talking about?
what? Wait, oh, I talking about the VTuber thing. Oh, okay.
But what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what are you talking?
No.
No,
You know,
what?
you know what I'm talking about, cause what you showed me this morning.
Oh, wait, I did? Wait. Hold on. Wait, I gotta remind myself to make sure of this. No, that's the VTuber thing.
That's the VTuber. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't this morning. That was like 4:44 p.m.
For me, it was morning.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyways.
yeah, continue your story.
Yeah, told some friends. One of them was like, yeah, no, that's like some what is it, fucking
Tribalism?
or something?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Tribalism?
Yeah.
It's some weird. I was like really focused, but like, I'm like, the fuck does that mean? They're like, oh, they're explaining it like this. Basically, what happened with the VTuber thing, what happened.
Didn't think you'd show up alone.
And I'm just like,
There's
yeah,
something I need
that
to
makes a
double
lot
check.
of sense now. With
You're probably
yeah, that makes a
full
lot
of
of
questions,
sense. Yeah.
but I'm in no mood to explain.
Okay.
Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
So, you agree she was in the wrong here, right?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's been going on everywhere.
So you do know of it.
Someone did at everybody
Hold back this time.
in a different server that's like, hey, 2,000 people have poured soy sauce on themselves. Like,
What?
Yeah, I'm not gonna actually say it just in case.
That gives a whole new meaning of the soy boys.
How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Yeah, 2,000. Let me find it.
Man, I'm so glad I can actually talk again. We're not playing Life is Strange anymore.
Mila. Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword,
oh shit,
it
they're really
brings
going.
forth victory.
Holy shit, they're actually.
Imbued in
Hey,
a vessel, it grants safe passage.
I'm probably gonna go to
Only those chosen
FurryCon
by
with a
the
few other
Allfather
streamers
Har
now, I
are
think.
able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force,
It's gonna be great.
that list starts and ends with me and my old man. And just why should I tell a louse like you? Blood and thunder. Grieger. Hardly. Most times they skulk around out of
Okay,
sight.
there's been at least
Put a Grieger
2,000
down with just
soy
any old weapon,
sauces
and
today
it'll
alone,
rise
according
back up
to
again and again.
something.
Wounds
A result
fully
of
healed.
this stuff.
Mana
Yeah,
is
because
the
of what
only
happened
thing that can slay
recently.
him
What
with
happened
blood.
recently?
Donald Trump won.
What does that have to do with soy sauce?
Aren't we, puppy?
Destroy, because I don't want to see suicide.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Soy sauce. Oh. Oh, we can't say that word on Twitch. It's against suicide.
Keep referring to as soy
I was. Do you know? I feel so stupid. I thought you were literally talking about soy sauce.
What's that just now?
I was like, why are people soy saucing themselves? You know how to? I don't know how to soy sauce. Is that some kind of new sexual fantasy or something?
Oh my god. Yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah.
What in hell did you just do to
Yeah.
us? It couldn't be. Nothing like this has ever happened with me
Yeah,
and my
aside
old
from that, I
man.
told them, and they went to like some little lore accurate thing about like, no, the human brain's weird as
Now I have a
fuck.
good grasp on
Oh,
what
yeah?
I'm
Here's
sent to
some
investigate.
statistical facts. I'm like, oh,
We're finished here.
okay,
So
that makes, yeah, okay. Someone is actually explaining shit instead of like, oh, they're wrong because X, Y, and Z reason.
And
they're not
why
A,
should
B,
that
and C
matter?
reason.
I'm a Norman,
Make-
Okay.
a pirate. One false move, and you might be my next.
I-
Yeah, that's about it.
Have 25,000 impressions on my Discord. Not my Discord, my Twitter today. I'm such a.
Yeah.
It's
Son of a.
it's pretty good. I'm pretty good at making people upset. I think at this point, I've really got it hip for it.
Not Andrew.
Made of mana?
Handcuffs made of
What
mana.
did you pull this time?
Bum, bum.
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Okay. Oh, so what do you guys think of the Val situation?
Might well be
I think I told both of you. Rolf, did I tell you about the Valerie
Say it.
situation?
But my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Yes. Let me double check.
About with the Europe server, I got banned from 2 servers.
Yeah, I got banned from 2 servers, but you're cool with Val. But the mods are like, our butts are hurt, and we are very snowflake about it.
Okay,
so
yeah.
we're gonna unfriend you and all that.
Yeah. So what
Because
about?
we're very emo.
Okay. So tell me
We're being more emo about it by Andrew Tate, but yeah.
Have you noticed that somehow 90% of the trouble I get into are because of my views,
Yeah.
my stance? Like, bro, why do people care about my feelings? No one should care about anyone else's feelings.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. Like, BM, if you walk down the street and you talk to some homeless guy and he tells you that he wants to party in your pants, those are his feelings, how would you feel? Would you care? Or would you just walk away?
I'd just leave.
He knows more about Mana than I do. Whether he'll actually hear us out is a separate matter.
Uh-oh, panty shot. Welcome to your anime
They call you
game.
Adol, right?
Oh no,
We'll have to
panty
stick
shots.
together
My
for a
feelings
while.
are going to get
Unless
hurt and Andrew
locking you
Snowflake
up
will
at the
come
wrist.
out. I hope Andrew Tate does not get near those panties.
I wasn't ready. Oh my goodness. You know what I've noticed? Pally hasn't come in here a single time.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Huh?
Not a single time. Not once.
Even when you added Pally.
I did at Pally. He didn't even respond in here. I don't know. Well, I know, like, he was sick that day, but, like, I don't know.
Nothing phases you, does it? My name's Karja. Karja Balta.
Fuck, where is she
daughter
getting
of
the
Crimson
2?
Balta,
What
Jarl
the
of the Balta
fuck?
Sea Force.
Oh, well, she does have financial problems. See, I'm glad I placed your server
Already
right
put 2
under
and 2 together,
Harvey's.
eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Karja has joined the party, but, like, wait, don't fall behind. I'm dragging you around, numbnuts. Is this faster?
Hey, don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if...
Okay. I've not gotten any more scammers recently. I think people are pretty next to my escapades. Right?
Yeah.
Wow, thanks. Which enthusiasm. I went to a party yesterday. And somewhat I wrote this down. As you know, I have an eidetic memory, so I can write things down. Okay. So I said, Trump's assassination made him pretty popular, assassination attempt. And some guy said, except his ear was fine, it wasn't a bullet, it was staged. He even admitted that he was trying to get attention. This was the Secret Service, as you can call on doctors, found no wound. The gunshot came from the rally, deflate everything he put up for this. For his campaign. Love you, bud.
Well, yeah, of course it was staged because you can't
Yeah.
get somebody that's standing still but someone in a car moving. You can. Man.
Where's the other one that I had? Oh wait, here we go. The man you described doesn't exist. You know what pausilism is, you fool? That's from Twitter. And the last one I got, this one's a real winner. If Trump wins, the world understands that Americans are fools and not reliable, and to be taken very lightly, left alone. If Trump wins, you deserve what is coming. Well, thank you for your great, amazing comment.
Who's your plus one?
I'm a big fan.
I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
I'm her boy toy? What? What is a boy toy? I don't know what that means. Can I get some explanation, please?
You don't need to.
I don't need to know what a boy toy is?
No.
Why? You know it.
Wait, for real? Didn't realize you were her type. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
The voice
Just
acting
making
sucks.
Small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger
Okay.
on the Adamas.
We have any topics we want to discuss while we're here?
How was yours?
I see.
How was
So
yours?
we have here not only a mono, but a pair of mystical shackles.
A scammer
What's
is
more,
like,
the latter
hey, your
has
art's
rendered
ready.
you
I'm like,
unable to
cool. They're
separate
like, you
from
want
the
it
former.
colored? I'm like,
That
yes,
better
please.
not
I'm like,
be a
okay, I gotta
smirk I
charge more
see.
for the
Not
coloring.
at all. This isn't humorous in the least.
I'm like,
It is, however,
alright.
exceptionally unusual.
And how much did you
Only
pay?
the Jarl can make the final
Nothing,
call.
obviously.
Unfortunately, he is currently out
$20
at sea on an
apparently, and they
expedition.
want 40 for
We
the
do not
coloring.
expect him
And I'm
back
just
until-
Whoa, 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 whoa. $20 for the art, but $40 for the
With
coloring?
all due respect,
Yeah,
Princess,
and I'm
I must
like,
ask that you spend the remainder
What?
of your day here
Okay.
in Karnak.
yeah, and
But
like,
why?
it's funny because like
It
the
wouldn't do to
one
have a
that was
non-shield
fucking,
brother
the one that made the
accompanying
horny
us,
art,
for
that's
one
really
thing.
dog water. They're
This
doing the
may
same
even be
tact
to
because
your
like, oh, I
benefit
made
from
it
a
cool and
certain
pretty. You want
perspective.
color? Yeah. Okay, I have to
A better
charge more.
chance to familiarize yourself with how those
Okay.
under
Oh,
our
you
rule
want
live and
rendering?
think.
I have to
I
charge
believe
more.
you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
So I
Fair.
contacted this guy and we're like,
Not
hey,
to
I'm just
mention,
making
it is
sure
possible
coloring
for
is
this
like
turn of
rendered
events
and
to
all
be
this stuff, right?
grossly
Yeah.
misconstrued.
Because someone
In what
scammed
way?
me with this, and they're like, oh yeah, no, it's
There are
included. It's all
those
good.
who would
Like,
be
all
only
right, just
too
making
pleased to
sure.
regard this as a
Just making
scandalous affair
sure.
on your part.
Just making
We
sure,
have no need to
bud.
voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already. I get the message.
Adel, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltus Sea Force.
Okay. I got questions to be had.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's questions that we have discussed. Would you like to be famous?
No.
No? What? I would.
No.
I would like to be
Oh my god,
parasocial.
are you a famous YouTuber streamer? I can make
recalling
you
you correctly, then.
logos and
The battles
3D
aboard the
model
Adamas
arts
were
for
very
a low
impressive.
price
No doubt you
of
have many
your
thoughts on this
left and
subject.
right foot.
Collaboration
I thought
is
you
a
were gonna
must
say
if you
left and
want
right
any
nut.
hope of resolving
Would've
this.
I was,
We
but I'm like, no,
Normans
the
have
feet
our
are better.
ways,
Feet
some of
sell
which may
more.
run counter to
Do
your
they?
own.
I know, like, one time I
Nevertheless,
took a
would ask
picture
that
of
you
me
work in
sucking my
concert with
toes
her
for
and
a girl
us until
online,
we
but you
manage
know,
to
that's
set
just,
you two
that's how the
free.
world turns around.
And what happened?
They banned me from the server.
Why?
Because I took a picture of me sucking my toes and posted it there.
That's what she wanted!
Yeah, but apparently she wanted other women to do it, not me, but she didn't describe that. So after the explanation, I was unbanned, but told me not to do it again.
You got unbanned from somewhere? Wow, they must have not supported Trump. Oh my god, dude.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow, that's crazy.
Good. I appreciate the understanding.
Uh.
We'll notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Is there something in the planet?
Why are you so trusting of
In
him
the
anyway?
planet? What kind of word is
That you
that?
feel the
In,
need to
that's not a
ask is
sentence.
all the more
Is there
reason to make
anything
use of
in the
this
planet
opportunity.
too serious
Roy
to joke
is,
about?
if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very
No, you
accommodating.
can joke about everything.
I had best return to my
Everything
duties.
is jokeable.
Take care.
What
Leave
about
the rest to you.
vaginal yeast? Is vaginal yeast jokeable? Hmm?
Everything is jokeable.
Would you make beer out of your vaginal yeast?
And now you're just
and
saying
drink
like
it?
the plot of Amaranth's freaking drink.
Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose. Because that whole situation is a joke.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a joke if it's a serious project.
That's why it's that's why it's a joke. Okay. How would you describe your style?
Whatever is on the top of my pile is what I pick.
What, do you not do your own laundry?
No, I do. I fold it and I put it in a pile, and whatever's just at the top is what I end up wearing that day. It's like a randomizer.
Okay. What would you consider your favorite movie of all time?
I don't really have one.
You've never seen a movie before?
No, I don't really have a favorite movie of all time.
How many movies have you seen?
Many.
Many. And you don't have a movie you like?
Oh no, I just don't have a single favorite.
Mine's Cinderella.
Interesting.
Have you ever met someone so, well, R word that's against TOS that you just can't help but feel sorry for them?
No.
You've never met a dumb person before?
Yeah, but I've never met someone so dumb that I feel bad for them.
I have. I used to take slow people karate, and some of the people there had mental illnesses, and I felt bad for them. What is your biggest pet peeve?
This is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good
Talking
job,
to
as far as
people.
I can tell.
What? Isn't that anyone?
Just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Okay. It is your turn to ask me a question.
Well, I can
You got this,
certainly see
BM.
why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess.
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise...
You got a question, BM?
That goes for everyone. Be they Roman, Spaniard, or Norman.
Bruh!
And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me
No.
There we are.
Okay.
Alrighty. Step right in.
I still don't see the problem.
Ask me a question about computers.
What's your opinion on Nvidia
This goes on the outside. You
5
just put it on,
cards?
like so.
That's a really dumb question.
I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
I think they're too expensive for what they're worth, and AMD should make more cards, but they won't. And they're just gonna go up unless Trump puts a tariff on graphics cards, which he did before, and then for some reason Biden took it away because I don't know. I have no idea why.
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison, but
My
odd as it
ears
sounds,
are leaking.
the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power
You,
than
you ever
realize.
have like oil or
Much like your mana,
goop come out of your ears?
Huh?
No.
Clothing that suits the occasion.
It's like
can
the
do
goop that comes out of
wonders
your
for
belly
courage and
button, but like
confidence.
not as smelly.
For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with
You mean
pride and
earwax?
peace of mind. The outfit you're
Yeah,
currently
but
in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess?
Yeah, you know, earwax exists.
You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a
If you had
memory in and of
indefinite
itself.
money, but only could buy one thing, what would you buy?
Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come
Microsoft.
around.
But you're just gonna sell.
What
You're
did I
just.
say?
Wouldn't you just sell it back to Bill Gates?
Yep, exactly.
But then you had infinite money again.
What?
Then you would have infinite money pretty much again.
Exactly.
Frankly, she may be a great deal more affable than we or the townspeople give her credit for. As for Mirabelle,
Okay.
I hear she has a knack for getting all the
What do you
children
put
to
in your
drink their
coffee?
medicine, no matter how bitter.
Nothing. I don't drink coffee.
Dun, da, da, da.
What are you, a weirdo?
Come for the grand reveal.
Yes.
What about black coffee? You don't
Pirate
even drink
princess
black
too
coffee?
cute as a
When I
button.
drink black
I
coffee,
present
it's
to you,
all
Karja.
black.
Oh look, her boobs aren't showing anymore. I'm sad.
You call this cute?
What?
Drafty, more like.
What does drafty mean? I can see your whole face. It looks good on you. I don't know what to choose. You're sexy. It looks good on you.
Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
What the frick does swell? What kind of old English is that?
You should probably be on your way, Adel.
If someone paid you to be extroverted, could you handle it?
Yeah, if I get paid.
So, if someone paid you to run down the street naked with your butt crack hanging out,
Okay, maybe not that.
you would.
Well, actually, everything's
would you
got a price.
would you okay for $1 million you have to walk around your neighborhood with your butt crack out and start talking to people and walk up to them?
Yeah, why would I not? That's $1 million.
You would be arrested.
So I have $1 million now.
After you've been arrested?
Yeah, but I have $1 million.
You would have to work for a year.
So I have $1 million.
And you're just happy with that?
Sea breeze feels better
I'm a
than
millionaire.
Yeah. Okay. You could imagine telling you go up to someone, yeah, I'm butt crack naked because someone offered me $1 million. Do you think they would understand?
No.
No?
Well, they don't need to.
How do I equip? Can't equip yet. Okay.
Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. But it's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead. Why's the militia all gathered up like that? Well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.
What the frick does leering mean? What? Isn't it like staring profusely?
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
There is a black man in my anime game.
We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so
Bro,
quickly.
it's a whole new level. It's a whole new world. Didn't know they had it.
Battle! You showed up just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl?
Baldy in an anime game? Unheard of.
Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
What does it take to be considered a best friend in your eyes?
Yep, we've got our whole roster here.
I don't know.
Some pedestrians were attacked.
That's a really dumb answer. That's a really piss poor
Our
answer.
guys from the militia made sure to stake them up
I
for
don't
good.
have enough life experience.
You don't have any friends?
A whole bunch of them
No, I don't
disappeared.
have enough life experience. I have
Maybe
friends.
a bear came by and
I don't know.
snatched up its next few meals?
Sometimes I imagine
Whiskey that many
BM
dead
like
wolves away in the few moments
as a
no one was
raccoon
looking.
sitting in his
Sounds kind of
attic
far-fetched.
with a
The most
computer.
likely answer is that they were never
And
actually
like
finished off.
but he's an Asian raccoon, so he has big testicles and he's yellow.
What?
Isn't that man?
So it's possible these
I
wolves
feel like
escaped
none
with
of
their
those
injuries and
words
are
should
still
go
lurking along
together
the
in
road.
the same
Yet
sentence.
despite
What do you
blockade was lifted,
what do you
allowing
mean?
several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that
It's
correct, Commander
a very
Donvods?
interesting sentence you put
That's about the
together
long
there.
and short of it. Yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
Sure.
That's unusually glib
Are you
coming
sure
from
you're
you.
not an Asian
I
raccoon?
understand the desire to stick up for
That's
your men,
yellow
but remember
with
whose
giant
shoulders the blame
testicles.
falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers
Yeah,
on
I
that
don't know
highway who
about
need
that one.
protection, our citizens included.
Have you ever owned a Bitcoin?
I've just about had it with your
Have
selective
I
hearing.
ever owned a Bitcoin?
Yeah, it's referring to like even a percentage of a Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
And keep the roads
You
blocked.
you have owned a
There's only
percentage
so
of a
much we
Bitcoin?
can do when
Yeah.
we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of
I
us
got
barely gets any
$100
time
so
off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight
Do you think
away.
deja vu is a
We'll
fallacy?
report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
It's a fallacy.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road.
No, not necessarily.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
What do you enjoy most about your... No. We're gonna skip that one. That's not very polite. What's your greatest accomplishment in the past year? The last one had a... It was just racist at the end, so we're gonna skip past that.
Okay.
But yeah, what is your greatest accomplishment in the past year?
Surviving.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Probably not. Don't tell me you're bent on
Uh-oh,
helping.
J Money did text-to-speech. Nordics, more like... Oh, J Money did the wrong text-to-speech.
For the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling
You have
back
to use
past the
text-to-speech 2
wanna follow him? Then
for
hurry
that.
up.
Text-to-speech 1 is for the other one. Everyone makes the same mistake. Let me do it. Here, I'll do it for you. There.
Nordics. I'm more like Nordics. I'm so funny, but hi, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Nordics more like Nordics. I'm so damn funny.
That is so funny, Jamoni. Jamoni, you want to pop into the Discord and talk with us? We're chillaxing up in here. We're playing a new game. It's been a long day. SSJ's having a schizo moment. I feel that. I do. Bum 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 bum. Lamau owl. What is this? It's an X. Upon reaching the stone, mana settles around Adol. That is a how do you pronounce this word? It's a Hawn stone? This game looks very interesting. I might pop into the VC. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is the 10th game. Do you believe there's 10 Yeast games now? Except I'm the only one that apparently has ever heard of it, because both Rolf and BM never heard of it before, which probably Jamoni's never heard of it before either. No one's ever heard of a game that's been around for like 30, 40 years. It came out before Pokemon! Like, bro!
I'm not that old.
How do I pick... Oh. Look at me run. Okay. So, BM can take the conversation from here, because we are in Playtown, baby.
What about me?
You gotta take the combo from here. You gotta make a combo. What's your combo? You gotta come up with an idea. Come up with a plan.
Idea.
Yeah, an idea. What's your idea?
The weather sure looks nice.
If you could do anything to make money, what would it be?
Whatever gets me the most money, I don't know.
So OnlyFans. Is that it? You would do
I
OnlyFans?
don't believe it.
I
Every
guess.
time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Have you ever considered doing OnlyFans?
Commander, what
I'm
the
a
hell
guy,
are we
I can't
dealing
do
with here?
OnlyFans.
Stream in public charity
But
events.
I've got a pretty good
You're right,
idea of why
Jamoni.
all that carrion went missing now.
Public charity events would be really good to make money, and streaming. Guys can do a bro.
Adel?
No,
Yeah.
you need to fall back now. These things can't be.
Wow, we did it. Look, can't believe it.
What in the world is going on?
Let's see here.
Mana, you say?
If you could describe me in 3 words, how would you do it?
At their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous. You can't expect us to actually believe this.
NASA worker, man.
God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Ah, one. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this.
Okay, BM, let's see.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story,
Smart
let's ask Adel and his lady
Asian
friend to
scientist.
take the townsfolk in our place.
What?
I'm not a scientist.
Smart Asian gamer.
Heck, they're practically
Smart Asian lover.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you
Yeah,
first joined up.
smart Asian lover. There you go.
React to this.
That's
Well,
you.
I'm not hearing any other bright
Okay.
ideas.
I'm not saying this like I'm so great or anything, but there's tons of homeless people where I live, and I talked to a good 50 plus of them, and I hope
Besides, Commander,
I'd be dope if someone could help out the ones who wanted to help themselves. My bad for yapping. Well, don't worry about it, Jamoni. Bro, there's a lot of homeless people in my city too.
It's Adel and Karja, right?
When we first met, what one word would you describe me as?
If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
I'll go first. When I first met BM, I would bust a move, Jamoni. Yes, thank you for describing me as bust a move. Yes.
Man.
When I
There
think
you go.
for you, Don, when I think of Jamoni, I would say when I first met, it was in his stream. I would say Star Wars. Or I would think yeah, let's go. When I met BM, I think one word. Voice.
Voice?
Yeah.
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads.
What voice?
We'll come back you up once we're
Because you have a
finished
really...
tending to the wounded. Best of luck to
I was
you.
going to say strange, but it's not strange voice. It's deep. Yeah, like a narrator. Yeah, Jamoni's right. Yeah. You have a narrator voice.
My voice doesn't change since high school. I never thought my voice is strange.
Who said your voice is strange?
You just know.
I never said that.
Okay, I want to play this game.
Okay, I want to play this game. I want to play this game too. Dude, Yeast is awesome. It's an action RPG and it's so much fun. Okay. What is the most annoying trait that I have?
I don't know.
You don't know? Probably because I'm stubborn, I would say.
Are you?
I'm pretty stubborn, yeah. The only thing you've ever done that annoyed me was when someone kept viewbotting you and you didn't stream. I was annoyed. BM wasn't around, but yeah, I was viewbatted really bad, and I decided not to stream for a while until it quit.
I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son. Anyone,
I'm
man
fighting
or
the
beast,
urge to
who
fly
gets in
to
the way of
Korea.
our business is
Oh, good.
evil
We're
and
back in
hearted
business.
from
We
head
are.
to
Yeah.
toe. Once the militia gets here,
Um,
I'll have these
what do you
punks turned into
think
fur
people?
coats and sold
Why
for
would you think
profit.
people are attracted to you? What's a trait that attracts people to you?
Who are you two?
Oh, folks from the militia.
I would say my overwhelming deep personality of being a douchebag and supporting. Pretty big.
Nothing. People aren't attracted to me. You know the term chick magnet?
Yeah.
I'm a repellent.
Whoa!
Said I wasn't what I said. Oh. You're a chick repellent. You're an anti-chick magnet. Dawn, you're very nice and open about what you like and things you don't.
Priorities?
Yeah, people seem to hate me for that, but like I genuinely like I like to say my opinion, and if people don't like it, that's too bad on them.
I feel like that can go both ways.
Yeah.
Like, it could be good, but it could also be bad if you're like a really sensitive person.
What do you say?
It's Bob.
I can pay double the
Hi,
militia
Bob.
price if you get me to my business meeting on time.
Suck my balls.
Okay. Okay. Suck my balls. I got it. Thank you.
What?
Oh, for
This game looks boring. This game is the opposite of boring. I literally walk around and I beat a whole bunch of Garbo.
No can do, Dad.
This game's super fun. It.
Wolves just now weren't the last of them.
I see he's talking. You haven't because we just started. It's only been like an hour, but it's actually a lot of fun to fight stuff.
The town has in you just to close a deal?
Yeah.
Credibility
Skip.
is the most important. Well, that settles that. You're free to go help the others.
Okay.
We'll make the sensible choice and return to
Do you know my middle name? Well, I don't know BM's middle name. What? Settles down. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. What is a good name I think BM has?
You're not gonna guess it. Right.
Susanoo.
No.
Darn it. Is it an Asian name?
Yeah.
Darn it. Dawn is your name, Dawn Lamau. That is my name, thank you. BM, would you like to give me a hint?
When's part 2?
When's part 2? Part 2 will be tomorrow. I play every day. You know that, Bob. Bob! Bob, you're here. Wait a second. Are you? Wait. No, you're not in a Discord call or nothing. Okay. Shelby wanted me to ask you why she was kicked from your server. She like wrote to me. I never got to ask you because I just been busy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on with that. But she like wrote to me.
This could be trouble.
Going to her needs space.
These things are immortal.
Used the wrong one for that.
What are we supposed to do?
Oh yeah.
The only option is to use one of us as bait.
Just
kidding.
She talked to me personally like a whole bunch. It was really nice. They're fighting and I don't like drama. Okay, I understand.
Who are you guys?
It was a big deal. It was a big deal because she wrote to me, and we talked about it, and then Darlin got involved and we talked about it. It was like, I don't know. It was very
This little fella is Ashley.
it was actually pretty
I've heard
sweet
those things were unkillable.
with
Was it that
them
weird power of
to
yours
hate
that did
on
the
each
win?
other. You know what? I respect that. That's a really good decision. That really is. Oh, by the way, Bob, I was banned from 2 Discords today.
Except
New
you
record.
don't look anything like
2
her.
in 1 day.
Can't say the same for her though.
Wow. I was banned from Valkyrie's Discord.
Anyway.
Uh,
Pick some wild plants and stuff.
The kid lives on his own.
Does this every so often, turn some extra
And then I was banned from
He's not
Alpha
short on
Plagues.
nuts, at least. I'm sure Rosa or the priest would have been happy.
But everyone knows why I got banned from After Plague. Why Valks? Me and her are still friends. And we're very chill. We talked a whole bunch earlier. I'm still friends with most of her mods. She's still an admin in my Discord. But she banned me just because some of the other people in the Discord didn't want me in there because of my political stances that they saw on Twitter and stuff. They weren't comfortable with me in there. And I think that's a whole lord of nonsense, because people shouldn't care what other people think. They need to either put up or shut up. Just like, I didn't even bring it into it, and they got all upset. But Val and them aren't upset. We're all good. Like, we're chill. She just didn't want to. She like politely said like, "Hey, can you not be in here?" I was like, "All right, I understand." And then After Plague, like, it was just a meltdown. She made an announcement that she was having a breakdown that Trump won. A breakdown. And she was, like, having thoughts. I was like, I'm not, I followed the rules. I just DM'd her. And, like, BM can read it if you want. Like, BM, you have the screenshot, I believe. She just literally... Like, he wasn't our president before. Wait. Here, I'll send this to you, Bob, because you're gonna laugh so hard. Wait, I'll just copy this and DM this to you, because you're just gonna laugh with the screenshot. I was very polite. Absolutely. Very polite. And I just said, like, hey, we don't do that, and she had a meltdown. I was like, okay, well, if that's how you're gonna be, I guess we just can't be friends. I was like, I'm a very polite guy when it comes to this stuff, but I don't do the crazy. I don't do crazy. I want to go to the village up there. I want to go up there. Game. I hate you, game. Okay, fine. That's wild. Yeah, I know, right?
You impertinent brute! Don't you come any closer. Do you even realize who you're dealing with?
Literally, we were like really good friends before that. Literally, I helped her with her computer and everything. Like, with Val, I'm not upset. It's whatever. But with this one, I'm like, bro, are you insane? Yeah, they are having, it's like a mental illness or something. I was being so civil.
How sluggish can you be?
I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it.
Excuse me? You got some nerve.
BM and Ralph are in here with me. Rolf has been muted for like an hour. I don't know what you're doing.
From around these parts, though.
Weird, because if Donald didn't win, no one would have made any videos. It's true. It's funny and true. Or cried or anything. No, team boy. I am.
By those creatures has me all.
Oh.
Goodness.
I remember how I still have Haru and Plague in my voice thing. I might have to remove them. Literally doesn't affect their life more than likely. Like, bro, who cares? I was being polite. She made an announcement that her candidate lost. And I was like, hey, I feel bad that your candidate lost. Just letting you know my opinion. And I won't bring this up again. And she had a break, like, just a meltdown. Like, what kind of... It's not even something you can talk to.
But those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead.
I don't understand. Everyone else was fine. You shouldn't have rubbed it in her face. I didn't. I said I felt bad for her, and she made an announcement for it. Just be humble with the win. I did. She was talking about it in the Discord, and I shouldn't have said anything to her. Now that's valid. I didn't have to DM her, right? But I was friends with another guy in the server, and he wasn't very comfortable with what she was saying either. That's why I try to be very polite and just say that people were uncomfortable with it. And just say, like, hey, we can agree to disagree. What we can be friends. Like, it won't matter.
We don't have time to entertain your selfish whims.
Don't ever
right
try
now.
to talk about
Take the
politics
path
to
you came
anyone
in
on
on.
Discord
The
or
local
Twitch because
militia
I
will
don't
be there to
know
protect
about that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I'm just like I've honestly I've given up.
Very well.
My Twitter is up to 25,000 views in the last 7 days because I'm a giant conservative douchebag on there, and I really love it. Like, I have honestly I've leaned into it. I'm just gonna lean into being this person now, and I'm just gonna make half of America hate me, and I think it works. They care too much sometimes, though. That's the thing. I posted in my YouTube the comment section some of these comments. I read the one: if Trump wins, the world understands that Americans are fools and not reliable, and to be taken very lightly and left alone. If Trump wins, you deserve what's coming. Well, thank you. Conks!
Damn.
How are you, Conks? But that was a YouTube comment today, Conks.
Pharaoh's Lighthouse, to be exact.
Like, bro, it ain't
Any
serious.
vessel traversing these waters
No,
depends
seriously,
on
like, who cares?
I think the man who
For real,
takes
so
the
you
place
think
is living
about
with
it
his
if
kid.
the president doesn't really do anything. Like, I mean, I just want stuff. I just want my food. I don't want to go to the grocery store and I pay $5 for a bottle of coffee. Are you kidding me? Just, this is, that's what I care about. I don't care about a lot.
Damn.
How you doing, Kongs? That's because the national debt tries to certainly business. I feel that. Is there an enemy here I missed? Okay. Cutscene. Certain business 9. I feel it. Business. What was the next question here? If I called you in the middle of the night, would you pick me up? Alright, who wants to answer? If I gave you a sexy call in the middle of the night, would you pick me up?
No.
You wouldn't pick this up? You wouldn't pick this up?
I have 3.2 channel points. What do I do with
What's
it?
this?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Actually, is very related to the sneaky fucker syndrome. So this is used to describe.
Yeah. Those girls are in danger.
Sneak. Why are you spamming?
Who are you two?
I need to get rid of the 10 points.
This won't take us long.
What? Read my quote in the sexy Sigma. So I need to add large, point, large point redemption options, and I had a few. I had, the 24-hour stream. Lurk! Solid Flex! Thank you for the lurk! Thank you for the first time chat as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, for like 1 million points, you could turn the stream into a 24-hour stream. And then I had 1,000 points for dancing, but I had to disable that because I'm not dancing all the time anymore. You could make me dance
like
3
10.
times. I'm not making it 10.
Make it.
And then for 5,000 points, I used to have strip dancing, but we don't. Twitch gets pissed now.
make something like.
Bruh, I have enough points for that.
500.
Yeah. You have enough point. You want to see strip dancing? Is that it?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, I have the option
She had
to.
merely come by to pick some flowers.
That's okay.
Rosalind? That the girl whose family runs the inn?
Please, save them. I beg of you.
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living
Or
is a
you should make
choice.
something like.
One those two have to make on their own.
Living is a
one
choice.
page.
How very Norman of you.
How? All I did was state the obvious. Enough talk. We probably want to hurry.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's go to the next question here. Have you ever had a mischievous escapade?
Nope.
You never, like, got drunk in the middle of the night and, like, peed out on a rock? That would be a mischievous escapade.
No.
Maybe on the person.
I've never specifically done that.
Well, okay, well, BM, what have you done, huh?
A lot of things. I've done a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you can do when you're a little child with unrestricted internet access. Let's just say that.
Well, I have unrestricted internet access. What did I ever do?
No, I had unrestricted internet access when I was like
So you
very young child.
So you put a lot of porn, you know?
No.
No porn? No furry porn?
I didn't make it.
What do you mean make it? You looked at furry porn?
I do.
When did
What?
I say that?
Someone clip it!
I never said such blasphemy.
Furry porn.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that.
It's clipped.
I did. Clipped.
Bruh.
Oh, what
no
is...
such blasphemy.
No such blasphemy, huh?
Yeah, this is blasphemy. I said no such thing.
Have you ever had a childhood pastime? It's called playing video games.
It's called looking at random forums on the internet until I find something I probably shouldn't and get scared and leave.
Look, I can swap between characters.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It just flew.
I set up a V2 bar, and I set up a thing on my chat.
Okay. What would you consider a typical summer day?
Sleep until 1, play games until 1. No, it's more like play games until 5.
Cannot play games all day.
Yeah, you're right. Watch Dawn of Everything for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Okay. Do you remember a lullaby or bedtime story?
Wait, guys! Diet Bob's doing a workout stream. I spent 2.5 channel points.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who?
Wait, can you?
Bob, who was just in my chat, he is a partnered streamer and a really good friend of mine. And he was working out on stream the other day.
No, wait. Guys, check main chat. Look at Diet Bob.
Woohoo! Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace. Its defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first. To pieces.
He is working.
He is working, isn't he?
He did it for 12 seconds. Oh my god, someone just cheated 100 bits.
Wait, is he live now?
Yeah.
Bob's live? Nah, I don't believe it.
I didn't get a notification when he went live, did you?
It would be in my stream cord. Let's see here. No, he's not live.
He is.
What, has he been live? How long has he been live?
5 minutes.
Oh, I haven't gotten it yet. Let me see. Bob live. Oh, yeah, 5 minutes ago. Yeah, you're right. I see. That's why he left. They understand now. Koa and them are sitting in Discord. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Bruh. Okay. Let's see.
Damn.
Can we even make
He can work
Should
out.
be a good spot
He's
to
good at
rest.
working out. It's a lot.
Yo,
BM's level 16. Conks, what's your level?
Someone will be here to rescue us any
On my stream.
I'll check. Guess what, guys?
What?
I just lost 2 followers today.
I lost a follower today too. It happens.
I hit my follower goal and I just lost it.
What am I looking at? Look how derpy this thing looks.
Right.
This thing's
Yo,
derpy.
I'm higher than BM.
Name's Karja.
27.
Yeah! Look like Conks the true friend.
Wow.
Jeez,
Wow,
BM. How could you be lower? Jeez, I've known you longer. Guess you just hate me, BM.
Wow. Wow, BM. How
What?
could you do it to him?
I'm being teamed on.
What?
I'm being teamed on. I'm being.
I have never teamed. I have never teamed up on you.
Do you guys know the song Hit the Road, Jack?
Yeah.
You're teaming on me right now.
I don't see it.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a guitar? What kind?
Bro, I found this coolest Roblox game that's like Dead by Daylight but on Roblox where you can survive and stuff. Dude, I had a top of 17 viewers at the same time. Oh no, I keep on forgetting to post my podcast after I do it. Yo, how do you post every day?
I honestly could not hear you. The game was so loud.
How do you post every day?
How do I post every day? Because I have no life. Oh wait, actually I do have a life. I schedule them, so like I make videos ahead of time. I post 2 to 4 videos a day. BM, do you think I'm crazy for posting 4 videos a day? What? Did you even know I posted 4 videos a day? Yeah. Really? Why? It's in stream. You don't have stream cord muted? Why? Are you? Dude, Plague unfollowed me, unsubscribed to me today on my channel. Like, bro, you. Yeah. Hold on. Let me type. I gotta answer this. But go ahead and talk. I'm listening. Just give me a moment. There. Okay, who's in self-promotion? Who posted at the dawn? I just saw this. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Red Rabbit should have just told me. I would have been there. Hey, BM. Do you like ties? Like, do you think ties are fashionable? Like, do you like let's say you're going to interview. You wear a tie, right? Yeah. Well, I had a person come in for an interview, and he came in like with sweatpants and his mother.
Why did you bring your mother to an interview?
I don't. He was nervous.
Why?
He was 27. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean?
Like, do a highlight on my stream. Like, should I do highlights of my stream?
Oh, you mean like clips?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to do clips, that's fine. Clips are cool. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We're not going to answer this question, but I do want to read it. What do you think's... I hate people on the internet. What do you think's sexier? Foreskin or no foreskin?
What? Why is this a question?
Because people are are taking them off of my channel updates, okay? People are interesting. Alright? How do I... Can I, hold on. How do I, yeah. When do we... When do we ever say anything weird?
All the time.
Do we? But wait, I'm streaming. I get to say things I'm weird about. What do you mean? What?
As long as you don't pay anything, cancel.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're, like, we're already streaming, so, like, bro. Let's see here. Do you like any poets? I don't even know if I can name a poet. Edgar Allan Poe, I guess. He was a poet, right? Yeah. Well, what, BM, name a poet. Huh? It's hard. I guess, yeah. How do you not haven't heard of Edgar Allan Poe, dude? In so many years. Nine years. Have you ever dreamed of being someone from a TV show?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, me too, I would say. Conks, what about you? I think Rolt's doing drugs over there. That's why he's all quiet. He's muted. Doogie. What's wrong with her face? It's ugly, jeez. Let's see here.
I have a highlight in the name since bye-bye.
Yeah. Baby Sigma. Let's see here. Do you collect anything? I collect video games. How about you guys? I don't know. What do you call it? Shoes. It's interesting. Or do you have a dawn of everything? I don't like running around as Tharja. Let me run it. I don't know. Or Karja. Yeah, you can't. No thumbnail on Twitch. Right. Right. Five. I would say 5. Do you consider dancing a workout? Oh yeah. It depends on how hard you dance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. BM, do you know what I'm thinking about playing as my next game? You'll know immediately. I'll give you a hint and you're gonna know it. it's an anime game.
I don't know Persona.
It has a protagonist that has purple hair. The whole cast is female.
Oh wait, it's what's it called?
Yeah. We cannot. Yeah, we can't do that. What? We're gonna be playing Yeast for a while. This is a long game, but I just wanted. Yeah. Well, I'm saying Yeast is a while. This is gonna be multiple streams. Obviously, we just started this, but I wanted BM to guess what game it is because he knows. They make a lot of memes out of the game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just forgot the name.
Oh, for the love of fine, I'll go. Happy? I promise you won't regret it.
There's a highlight.
They're all based off video game consoles. BM, why don't you know?
I don't know.
It starts with an H or an N.
H or an N, very descriptive.
Yeah, well, it depends if you call it by its beginning name or regular name.
I don't know, man. I forgot.
It's Hyperdimension Neptunia, baby, or just Neptunia. Have you ever seen that before?
I've seen it once.
I've played them all, and the new one came out, and it came out a while ago, and I took so long to play it that this came out, and I'm like, I gotta play this first because this is gonna be way more fun, and it is. This game is awesome, and I'm loving it, and it's gonna be way more fun. But I was like, I gotta go do Neptunia after this, don't I? I may do Mario RPG after this, actually, and then Neptunia, now I think about it. Not Mario RPG, I'm sorry. Mario and Luigi Brothership, whatever the one that comes out tomorrow. Or today, yeah.
You should do a Beat Saber stream.
A what?
You should play Beat Saber.
I'm not gonna play Beach Saber. You're... Only
You should do an Osu stream.
Only vaginas play Beach Saber.
Oh, okay.
Only vaginas play Osu.
Did you just call me a vagina?
You look like a vagina.
I am both.
Look at your fish. It's a vagina.
My fish?
Yeah, your fish.
That's a suck of a bass fish.
It's a fish.
That's a suck of a bass fish. Stop insulting my favorite fish.
What? Dude, I think saying you look like a vagina, a compliment. Right?
I don't know about that one, man.
What?
I don't know about that one.
Have you ever traveled solo? If you have, what's the experience like?
Nope, never have. Well,
You never went to the grocery store by yourself?
well, yeah, but that doesn't count as a travel.
I travel to the grocery store, and I go there and I look at all the hot moms, okay? I look at the hot moms and look at their yoga pants.
Just enroll in the yoga class, bro. Just start doing yoga with the hot moms.
Yes, as you know, that is the only way to get hot moms.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you
That was me yawning. You can't say any bad words. I have not said a bad word. What curse word have I said all day? That's not a curse word. That is a name of a human body part.
Pussy.
That is the name of a human body part.
It's the slang term though, so it technically counts.
The less they know, the better. I don't mind, though. As long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Close enough.
Well, no need to be shy.
Ass.
Have a seat over here.
No! You can't say that word.
You said that word today.
When did I say that word?
You said that word today.
Yeah, but I made a clarification that I was going to curse to make a point. That's a bad word. Now I gotta cut that out of the video when I upload it to YouTube. Thanks, BM.
Hey, you were challenging.
I was not challenging.
I took your challenge.
I was not challenging you. Do you consider the world more of a heritological site or a historical site? Have you ever been skydiving, bungee jumping, deep sea diving? Okay. If you could name 3 topics you would love to discuss, what would they be? Fracking?
Yeah, like any kind of tracking, like even like the ones that will kind of like get you in jail tracking.
Okay.
Like that tracking and like body and face tracking.
I do like face tracking.
Face tracking software is so insane.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man. All that extra money from downsizing the malicious staffs and budget goes
VTubers, of course.
I know too much.
It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Aerospace.
Ooh, that's a good one. Hmm. Okay.
Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to
Here's okay.
I'm his son.
Have you ever waved at someone thinking you know them, but it ends up being the wrong person? I have.
I know each of my friends by their looks and the way they walk, quite literally.
Oh yeah?
Sorry.
Yes.
I should know better than that.
All right, you 3. You're starting to talk like our
When I
regulars
walk with
over
my
at the
friends, I
tavern.
walk slightly behind them,
That bad,
and then I know how
You
to
did
walk.
sound about 3 times older just now. So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
I quite literally also know like how they yawn,
Up north?
like how they
Hold on.
sneeze.
You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you? He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Karja fit into the picture.
Do you eat?
Well, I am a Norman.
Or do you drink soup? You eat soup.
Inside the soup, but you drink the soup itself.
I hate that that's the best answer possible.
Like you eat the material that is inside the soup, but you drink the noodles.
I'm pissed.
What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
Let's see. Have you ever tried to look cool in front of someone to impress them?
What?
Gren, are you in there?
Have you ever looked cool in front of someone?
Door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you
I don't know when I ever look cool. I'm a derpy Japanese man.
It won't open. Pops.
Okay.
What's going on out there?
Sounds like screaming and cannon fire.
I don't know. I might have, but I would never know.
It's gone quiet.
Shit! Hey!
Have you ever tripped or fell in front of a vast crowd?
I don't remember the last time I tripped.
I tripped the other day.
When I walk, I step really high, so I don't know like the last time I've ever tripped. Kongs, how often do you trip? Not trip mentally, but like physically trip.
But why? Shit!
Gren, wait! That dumbass. The rest of us are probably better off hanging back for now.
Aye. You stay put. There's no telling who we're up against now. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post.
You can rescue incapacitated... Oh, no. Incapacitated allies with circle. Okay. Have you ever been on an awkward date? And if you have, how did it go?
No.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yes. We were both sick. We went on a date. It was our first date with my ex-girlfriend. And we were, we were both, had a cold on the same time. And, that it was pretty awkward because we went to a Greek restaurant and the waitress that waited on us thought we were brother and sister because we were both sick. And they came over and they said, you two seem like a cute relationship. Where's your parents at tonight? I was like, we're a little bit under the weather. This is our first date. It's going great. And then we never went on a date again. We ended up just playing video games whenever we wanted to go out on a date anymore. Yeah. But yeah, that was my first date. How about you?
I had one girlfriend in high school.
Okay.
And then past that, I've never had anything.
Okay, that doesn't describe your awkward date. What did that have to do with anything? It was
awkward.
Uh-huh.
We were both like, as you imagine, we're both like high schoolers. So it's already awkward. And then
No Norman worth their brawn would abandon
like,
their post during an attack.
I don't know how to describe it, but like she brought her friend.
Less like your typical raid. Doesn't seem like Ren's in the area either.
You know, it's like
Let's take our search elsewhere.
her friend had to approve of me too.
Where are you? Answer me! What happened?
So I was trying to convince her friend that I'm not mentally insane.
Yeah, but you are.
I'm not.
Kongs. See, Kongs is mentally insane, so we need his opinion. Kongs. Is BM mentally insane? See? I always knew it.
I am not mentally insane.
We know, Kongs. That's why we love you. Let's see here. Have you ever... What's your favorite corny joke? I don't know any corny jokes.
A woman?
50.
50 nuts in your mouth.
50 these nuts in your mouth.
Either that or or it's just like high hungry. Dad.
I do so despise pointless waste. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
Bro.
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants,
What is this?
rather intriguing.
What BB?
Still, a miss is a
Okay,
miss.
well, this isn't really a question, so you shouldn't be here, but are you wearing space pants? Because your butt is out of this world.
Something off about you.
How do you know I am? I'm wearing space pajamas. I'm not joking. Mate, I'm wearing space. But you actually are.
It healed.
Mm.
Krieger, in human form?
What
No
kind?
way to know if they're behind it all, but they damn sure played a part. Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch?
I'm not a genie, but I can fulfill your wishes.
Before I bring you to heel.
What time?
Here they come! What say I teach you some discipline?
Boss fight time. Boss fight time. What are you gonna do when there's boss fight time?
Wow. Such a high level of
That's quite enough.
What? Wait, what? What? Huh? Stigma. What's that for you?
Okay, we were definitely gonna win that.
Skeeter! This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I had it run off all half-cocked.
If you have it run off half cocked, I don't know. What does a full cock look like? If this is your half cock.
What?
Tell me, you two are the ones he was talking about. There.
Wait.
Another scar for the road.
Wait, he has a picture of everyone on the Team United.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. You're the
Um,
not your canvas.
on a scale from 1 to 10, you're the 9 and I'm the 1 you need.
Hell nah.
What?
No. I suppose.
Baby, you're the next contestant in the game of love.
No, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. If I was on the receiving end of that, I'd just walk away. I'm not.
You got your eyes are like IKEA because I'm lost in them.
No. Listen.
Okay.
I go to gym. Have you guys able to train
No. Well, I only masturbate twice a year, so like, you know.
I don't know. I had to go.
You.
Only twice a year. Come on, man. Come on, only twice a year.
6 times.
6 times.
Honks, it's literally the 6th. Oh, yeah. What are you? Are you participating in non-stop Nut November?
No.
Yeah, I just got hit out ago.
Oh
my gosh. You've been in this call for an hour. What?
Bro.
Were you? I haven't. Yeah, you have. You've been in this call for an hour.
Yeah.
Honks. Sorry, I'm mad at Honks.
Release yourself in it.
Might be like while I was AFK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that phone call to be that long.
What? You don't... You owe me a drink because I looked at you. I dropped mine. How do you... What? Yes.
Are you bleached because I'll continue?
Are you on mom?
I forgot.
Are you a Tide Pod?
Are you a Tide Pod?
Cause I want to shove you down my throat.
Ew! Ew! So gross. We cannot make Indian. That's racist. Can't do that on Twitch.
No, it's not. It's just a part of history.
True. He's got a point. He's got a point.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I put you and I together.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Cringe.
If I was on the receiving end of that, I would also just walk away.
Yeah, but no woman's gonna tell you that, so it doesn't even matter.
No, like if I was a woman and on the receiving end,
Oh.
I would walk away.
Do you know what?
I'm not femboy though.
Do you have a library card? Cause I'm checking you out.
Funny joke.
Oh, you're back, roll. Fall off your back. Welcome back. What? Why did you disappear for so long?
My friend called me and she was ranting for an hour.
Is this your furry friend or just a regular friend?
No. My friend called me. I would have been gone if it was my furry friend. I wouldn't be in the call.
Oh.
I just
Would you like to discuss what you discussed?
Let's catch our breath.
It's literally just bagging on my buddy because. So like.
Because he's black, I understand.
What?
No, I'm just. No, it's just nothing.
Unfortunately, he is Mexican, but that's.
Okay.
So he made meat. Uncooked, didn't cook the meat all the way. Ate the meat. So
Okay.
he threw up and felt bad. He calls him. He's like, "Hey, can you bring me chicken soup?" I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" Like, "Oh, I threw up on the toilet, etc. This and that stuff." I'm like, "All right, cool." Go to the store. You know, get him the soup. Fucking sparkling water, Powerade. Go over, making the soup. You know, I put lime, etc. Whatever. He's eating. He's like, "Oh, the soup is too slimy." I'm like, it's canned chicken noodle soup, dude. That's how it's always been. I probably didn't add enough water or something, but alright. So I just drink the broth. So my other friend's over, and she's telling me like, "Oh no, he wanted the ramen, not chicken noodle soup." Like, he told me chicken soup. When you say chicken soup, you assume the chicken noodle soup, not the ramen. I was just bashing on him for not being clear about that stuff.
The site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now. Long have I been waiting upon this island.
Yeah.
So long, in fact, that in time I have
Mhm.
forgotten to what end I do so. Even
Are you French? Because I fell for you. Get it? F. What? What do you mean? You don't get it. Eiffel, like Eiffel Tower, Eiffel. I fell for you. Get it? Okay. Not re excuse me, but I think I dropped my jaw. Okay.
Hey guys.
Let's go back to questions.
Don wants to ask you guys something.
Yeah.
Ralphie, will you guys be my free wives marry me? Don said.
I did not say that.
Why would you say this?
What? What? I did not. This is blasphemy. What is the worst bio you've seen for a dating app?
Oh. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh, wow. What is one thing people would consider trashy, but you consider sexy? Wait, who said what?
You just said it.
Oh, I said, what is one thing people consider trashy, but you consider sexy?
What?
Like an action or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. What is it?
I don't know. I would say living in a trailer park.
Don't talk about it, huh? Interesting.
Oh fuck! I was live streaming on YouTube. Oh god! Oh no!
Oh frick! Hold on, I'm in a chase sequence. I'm having a hard time. I can't talk while I'm in a chase sequence.
Alright, so out of
I think I'm cool.
man, he's gonna be more cooked than bacon.
Oh.
He's gonna be more cooked than crispy bacon strips on breakfast.
I don't know. Like, I never heard the word cooked before a couple days ago.
I don't know.
Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. No one knows where I said cooked.
Yeah, you're the one that taught me the word cooked.
He's cooking.
You're cooking.
I swear I've said cooked to you like way more days ago. I do. Yeah.
Um.
Oh, okay.
Why is lipstick called lipstick if it doesn't stick your lips together?
Because you're taking too literal.
Because you're taking it too liberally.
No, literally.
Oh.
You're taking it too Andrew Tate Hazel.
True Andrew Tate.
It's Hazel. I'm going back to my game.
What? Ralph, how dare you watch anime? What anime are you watching?
It just says anime fight top 5.
Wait, you just go into some like streaming thing and be like, whatever's top 5, and you'll just be like, okay, that's what I'm watching today.
Pretty cool.
Are you serious? What's it about?
Swords clashing, the earth breaking and shit.
What are you watching?
I'm watching Don vote for the correct people, and then the people are like, you voted the wrong person. Now my anal is very slick.
Dude, Let's get on a serious topic. I am tired of people being snowflakes. I'm tired that I cannot state my opinion and people just be like, okay, well, that's your opinion and I have mine. You know, I'm just sick of tippy-toeing around people. I don't want to do it no more. If I want to make a joke about Andrew Tate, I will.
I voted for Andrew Tate just for his. So.
Yeah, I voted for Andrew Tate. BM, would you vote for Andrew Tate because of Hazel? Or by Conks? We love you, Kongs. Bye. Okay. BM, would you vote for Andrew Tate for president?
Better than the options we got now.
I mean, I don't know. Like, to get on to the topic, I'm gonna be honest. I think both vice president candidates would have been way better than the current president candidates. Like, I love JD Vance. Absolutely love him. So like, bro, the debate between the two vice presidents were way better.
Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So instead, I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down. You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. Well, we got nothing to lose trying.
Okay. What is the most abstract thing you've ever said?
Abstract?
Yeah. I'm saying, like, have you ever, like, lied to someone to get something done, to get someone to do something? Yeah, that's abstract.
Not really, no.
We made it to open waters.
Usually like that instead why I have to do things myself.
Or get scammers to do it for you.
Yeah, but the scammers DM me first. They clear my terms of service. That's different.
Goes to show how off the wall this is. The lighthouse has gone dark, so the Sea Force should realize something's awry before long. Just our luck this had happened while Grimson's away. I'm still in rough shape. Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
Okay. Do you have a best friend that you talk to daily?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the usual topic discussed with your best friend?
Just random shit.
Yeah, same.
Well, as of right now, we're talking about scammers and shit, so... Yeah.
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to
Dude, I got a ship. Look how cool this game. Dude, this game is so cool. I know it looks bad, but like this looks like Assassin's Creed and it's Skull and Bones, but they actually did it right. You get to ride a ship. I'm a cock? Is that what they call a pirate? That's what they call a pirate captain, a cock? What? She just called me a cock. Are you sure?
Cockpit is part of the ship. No, it's not fair.
Look at my ship. Look at me driving my ship. Here I go. It looks... This is on the PS5. I want you guys to remember that. This is a PS5 game. They could have put a little bit more effort, I think. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Let's see here. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I'm not legally allowed to say.
You're starting to get a feel for Steve.
Then how? If you can't say it, how is it advice? Don't you want to?
If I told you, I'd have to educate you with control. I don't know what that fucking means.
I would have to Andrew take. Dude, Andrew. Hazel was in Pally's server today and talking about a whole bunch of nonsense all the time.
Ooh, we should all become Andrew Tate and Holly. See if Hazel's breaks down and cries.
We should all enroll in Hustlers University.
or
Hustlers
Holly
University.
Hazel's name Andrew Tate.
We should all enroll in Hustlers University and then get degrees and then show Hazel.
About those humanoid greeter, by the way. I'd never even known they existed. They won't get the best of me next time. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Golf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser. Some are in on it, others aren't. And I think Grimson's been making some investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me.
Who is the most interesting person in your family lineage?
Nope.
I am related to George Washington. Is that cool? Wow. You don't know anyone you're related to that's interesting?
No.
Not really. I don't even know how to check.
Related to Genghis Khan, but like I don't know.
Haven't heard so much as a scrap about it. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior.
90% of
So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked
You know
as
what?
hard as I could.
Hold on, let me see here. You guys are really low. I'm having a hard time hearing you guys. Is it because... Oh, because your volume got... Okay. Never mind. We're good now.
Yeah?
Yeah. I turned you guys back up.
Okay, cool.
Because life was strange.
Life is strange, isn't it? Okay, let's see here.
Are we anything alike?
Were you a rebel at any point? Have you ever been into a like they're talking like BLM or anything like that? Like have you ever been an activist of any kind?
Nope.
Me neither.
Actually, yes. Yes.
Oh yeah?
I listened to My Chemical Romance.
That's pretty good.
Does that count?
I would say.
Yeah.
So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them.
What was yours, BM?
This is gonna sound really stupid, but do you guys remember the riot against Scientology many years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, that was me.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. I was.
You were
I was
there.
Part part of it, but I knew the people that were key part of it, and I aided in it.
You participated in it?
I participated in it, yes.
Okay. Well, I was also one. I guess I was an activist or something.
I was a very young child, but I participated in it. Wait, what year was that?
Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why did it take me this long to...
Okay, what do you think I was an activist for? Because I did do activism. I did do one.
I don't know.
I went to a anti-vaccine. I was an anti-vaxxer.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't believe in them, so I guess that counts. Let's see.
Oh, wait, I really was a really young kid.
Yeah.
Because the Scientology thing happened in 2008.
Bro, I was only 7.
I was sick. Yeah. I was young person, I guess.
Let's see here.
Why else would they be bearing our way? We've got us in firing range.
Do you have any traditions in your family?
One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
What is... Rolf, do you have a bar mitzvah?
No, my family's unfortunately Hispanic.
Oh. I thought they were... Based on your pink cat avatar, I thought that your family was Jewish.
What? I don't know what that is.
Just now,
You don't know what being Jewish is?
No, you get like 12 Christmas presents.
I don't want to make another bone.
You have like 48 Christmases.
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Yes.
I just know you get a lot of Christmas presents in one Christmas thing.
Yeah, you get a lot of Christmas presents.
Yeah, you get a lot of Christmas presents when you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you get 12 days of Christmas, but like it's actually Christmas. Or something like that.
Yeah, it's Hanukkah, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you think's more important? Your friends or your family? If you could only save one of them.
Oh fuck, that's a well. My friends have
Depends
to
on
be my
which one of my
family.
friends.
I mean, I'm gonna swap that. So technically family, and by family I mean the friends from high school, cause like, yeah.
It really depends. If it's like my best friend, I'm very sorry, but I'm saving him instead. But other than that, I'm gonna save my family every time.
You would let me die?
Yes.
Yes.
But don't worry, we'll arm you. It's okay.
Do you look more like your mom or your dad?
I don't know.
I look more like my dad.
I just don't look like my brother. So.
I look nothing like my brother. I would say my brother looks more like my mom. What about you, BM?
I don't know. People say I look like my dad, but I don't really know.
I mean, you look at yourself in the mirror every day. You're not able to tell.
Right then. Full steam ahead. Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and top sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Let's see here. How would you define a good person?
No, I'm not falling for that one.
What?
Yeah.
What do you think a deep meaning is.
A deep meaning?
Yeah, what?
If it
Taoism
starts to answer weird questions that can't be answered, like what's the meaning of life?
Okay.
Meaning of life? Anime body pillows, blahages.
Blahages is peak, or I have one.
Yeah, they.
Oh shit! So you're already
Blah.
living life. There you go, you got it.
I want another one. I'm gonna be honest.
I want to be impregnated.
Wait, do you have one?
Not yet. I need to go to IKEA.
You gotta get a Blahaj. Rin Penrose convinced me to get a Blahaj. It's the most worthy purchase I've made in my life.
A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
Do you like romance movies?
Yeah.
They're alright.
Yeah, I think so too. I like them.
How'd one guy do all that by himself? Wait, is he who I think he is?
They have their audience, but their audience is not me.
And the Jarl of the Baltic Sea Force.
What are the top 3 essential qualities of being a partner in a good relationship?
I'm not falling for that one.
BM?
Not just mana. He also triggered what we call a berserker state.
What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the
BM.
cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina
Come on.
runs dry.
What is it?
But from what I'm told,
What are the 3 essentials to have a partner? What qualities?
Kindness.
Okay.
Understanding and the willingness to compromise.
You know, compromise and understanding are the same thing. A hot body is pretty good quality.
I mean, I guess that's a good quality too.
Yeah. What is the thing you find really irritating in people? What? What is it? What do you find irritating? Andrew Tate? BM. Cardboard is playing Genshin Impact. You should tell him to get in here.
Cardboard is playing Genshin?
Yeah.
flagship of the Baltic Sea Force.
Wait, you gotta... Don't add him. I don't know if he's sleeping, though. He was playing Genshin at, like, 10 p.m. I'm not sure if he's sleeping.
Okay, well, too late.
What do you mean, too late?
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once.
Okay, well, I added him already. Too late.
What domain are you grinding?
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Brimson.
Too late.
What's with the getup? You
Okay.
suddenly develop an eye for fashion.
Bite your tongue.
I suppose that's neither here nor
So,
there.
so what else? What are the questions?
Handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user.
Where's Daddy? Hardcore. Oh shit! I'm the cowboy.
Been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey, hold on a second. Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak.
didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made. So go save them.
Don't. Dawn told me? BM! How dare you? Blasphemy!
Blasphemy.
He was all cardboard. He was all Rolf's idea. Do you ever use LOL or BLB? Wait, do you ever use LOL or BRB in an IRL professional setting?
No.
Yeah. Do you think it's... You don't think it's cringe, but like it's so easy.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
Why not? BRB. Gotta take a piss.
I don't. No. No, you don't do that.
It needs to be. It's also the main port for our warships.
Do you think hygiene is important to your health?
Depends on what hygiene.
I don't have a clue myself, but based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adel.
I mean, there's a man who survived his entire life without bathing. And then when he took a bath, he died.
We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there?
So, I mean, bathing? Probably not. Probably like essential stuff like brushing your teeth. It's probably important.
That Devil's Island place. Not even we could get past the storm wall around it.
Heard an odd rumor that
Stop saying blasphemy. It's not blasphemy.
kid from the north was able to get rid of the storm wall. Huh? Well, would you look at that mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak,
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red. For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to our stern till we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Okay.
Kept at arm's length, huh?
What is the worst household chore you hate doing?
Clean the garage.
That I don't even do that one, so you know, I just have my adopted daughter doing my. I have my.
You fucking lazy bitch.
What?
Hey, you don't have to clean your garage if it doesn't get dirty.
No, like that's where my cat poops. I keep the litter box out there, so I have her do it. It's gross out there. I don't like it gross. You know what I mean?
Is this why you're building a whole new garage?
Yes. Why you?
When your old one gets dirty, you just build a new one.
I guess, yeah.
What do you think of drivers that don't signal?
Annoying.
They're dead to me.
I hate it too. Hey, I made it to chapter 2! Yay! Woo! It's been 3 hours. Oh my goodness.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookout station than usual. More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
What? Do you... Okay, is there any social media habit that you just find bothersome?
Not really.
What's with the beat up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's all the same.
Speaking of social media, time to check the clock out.
Princess? Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
How do you feel about spoilers? Someone comes in and just spoils something that you were really excited about.
No.
No?
Go die. Go jump in a hole.
Voldemort kills Snape. Snape dies?
Hey, Ether. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be ready. Is that right?
It's just like, do you remember when a bunch of people got unreleased copies of the new book
I'm simply a servant
for
in
Harry
Knights of
Potter,
Fame.
and they just went outside of a bookstore and just started shouting out spoilers?
Family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
With that, Princess, I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gran.
My name is Elmo, but you can tickle me anytime you want to.
No.
What? What?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave after.
What? No! Hold on, there's more. We're not done.
No.
Dude, what do you mean?
That's all I needed to hear.
No. Wait. You have nice childbearing hips.
Okay, yeah. No.
Wait, you're not. Wait. There's more. Get said a whole bunch of these. Your mom is hot. I bet you'll look just like her when you're all older.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
What? Where are you going? How dare
I'm leaving. I'm going to bed.
Why?
I'm tired.
What? You can't deal with the pickup line? You can't throw down with pickup lines?
No, I'm gonna go to bed.
Rolf, tell him to stay. How dare he leaves? He's gone. Are you dead over there? Are you dying?
No.
What are you doing then?
I'm watching clock app.
Why?
I've lost control over my life.
Have you ever had control of your life in the first place?
At some point I did.
And what changed?
The guy looked dead on his feet. I guess I can't blame him. Our lodge is
Mm-hmm.
over there. About time we rest for the day ourselves.
Nothing.
I guess that makes sense. Okay. Well, ask me a question. Go ahead.
What?
Ask me a question.
No.
No?
No.
No. You know why?
No.
Just no? Do you think it's time for me to save and end the stream because I've been going for 3 hours?
Save and keep going.
Why? Alright, I will. Let's see here. Well, we can do more pickup lines. Hey, babe, are you hit... Wait. Hey, babe, are you a hit woman? Because I was hoping maybe you could take me out.
Ah ha ha, ah ha ha.
My lips are like Skittles. Want to taste the rainbow? I think my Spotify is broken. You're not listed in the hottest singles.
Damn.
That one's pretty good, actually. Did you follow a vending machine? Cause you're a snack.
Yep.
You make my spidey sense tingle.
Wow, that's wonderful.
If you're a Transformer, you'd be Optimus Fine.
Damn. That was crazy.
Okay. Well, what about pickup lines for her? Here we go. Do you have a quarter? I want to call my mom and tell her I just met the girl of my dreams. Oh, so this is a lesbian pickup line. I see. Okay. I'm pretty and you're cute. Together we made a pretty cute couple.
Nice.
You know what look beautiful? You know what you would look really beautiful in? My arms.
Damn.
If you were a burger at McDonald's, you'd be McGorgeous.
I was waiting for a quarter pounder, but that. Okay.
Okay. Are you Tinkerbell? Because you just sprinkled some pixie dust on my heart.
Oh, God. Okay.
Alright. Let's turn in already. See you tomorrow.
Can you show your profile to my friends to prove that angels really exist? If you were a superhero, you'd be Captain Amazing. Hold on. Hold on, there's a scene. They gotta sleep together. Wait, hold on. Hold on, we gotta have a uncomfortable... Is it okay for me to sleep in here with you? Or it's not like these cuffs were my idea? What should I pick?
Ooh, I like the cups.
Okay, the cuffs. Here we go.
Don't care. Just sleep over there. We have to bunk together like sardines during most sea voyages anyway. You're the type who can bed down wherever, right?
Who just sleeps on wood? Could you fall asleep on wood? Like, she's sleeping on some hard wood. It's very difficult to sleep on hardwood.
Actually, yeah, it is. That's the most comfortable part.
How do you... What would you... Okay. Wait. Let's see here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. The only number I don't see here is yours. That could work. Right?
Yeah, actually.
It's very hard. Do you think... Okay, do you think women or men are easier to pick up?
Neither.
Neither?
Neither. I'm gonna be real.
can't go through here.
Morning. Sleep well?
I'm confused. Let's see. Is your name Earl Grey? Because you look like a hot teal. I don't understand. I'm confused. Let's see here. What is your favorite word to use in situations that you may find uncomfortable?
You talking about this room or Carja's? As far as this one goes, I doubt the owner will be all that upset with you. She's been dead a long time anyway.
Would you rather always sweat or always cry?
I already sweat constantly.
Why do you sweat all the time?
Because it's warm.
What do you live in the desert?
I want you there for it at all.
What?
What?
What is the most offensive joke you know? What?
More offensive than you getting your fucking Twitch banned.
Okay, yeah. What is the most offensive joke you know that won't get us banned on Twitch?
There's no such thing.
Okay, let me just mute for a second.
No, no, it's fine. I found this girl out in the wilderness. She ran away.
Okay.
You know, seeing how crazy this generation's getting.
Do you mean Gen Alpha or Gen Z?
Whichever ones gets more sense.
Okay. What if you had 1 week to live? What would you do? I would take a lot of pictures. What would you do? 1 week to live.
I don't know. You probably just go around and eat all this stuff on me.
Okay, here's one. Everyone died except for you. You just wake up one morning, everyone you've known and loved, they're all dead. Everyone's dead, but you're alive. What is the first thing you do?
I did my usual routine, just fucking stockpiling foods and rations and race down the highway and shit.
You wouldn't immediately be sad? Like, you wouldn't be freaking out? Like, I'm literally the only one here on the planet? That wouldn't horrify you?
Not really.
You could just live with being alone.
Yup.
Okay. In a zombie apocalypse, you could only use one weapon. What weapon would you use?
Immortality.
No firearms.
Immortality.
That you can't do immortality. That's not a weapon.
If you use it right, it is.
You'd be cheating. You can't be cheating.
You never so can cheat. You said no firearms, having immortalities.
Immortality is literally firearms.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because you could like you could shoot your semen. Firearm right there. Immortality. Firearm. Your penis. Told you. Okay. Is there any words that annoy you so much that you can't stand hearing them? No.
No.
What about crunk?
Oh, God. Yeah.
What about here in the hit? What about here in the his house?
Hey, Billy, start to agitate over Ace.
It's
agitate on Ace all
Agitate. Dude, I should just have an Andrew Tate button that just brings up a bunch of dude like I did with Puma. Like it's just a point redemption where you click it and Andrew Tate shows up on the screen. Oh, smoking and stuff. What do you think? Is Andrew Tate banned from Twitch? Is he against TOS? Does peanut butter go on top or bottom of the peanut butter jelly sandwich? Rolf.
Yeah. No, it has to specifically say Hazel.
Let's see. Do you believe we live in a utopian society?
Kinda.
If you could change one thing about society, what would you change?
It's fine.
Do you ever feel like the world's just falling apart around you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Really? I've never felt that way.
I wonder, is there more for us to find out too?
Look at how much I'm yawning.
Maybe?
Are violent sports ethical?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you should clean up after yourself at a fast food joint if the employees are paid to do that?
What the fuck kind of question's that? You're a dick if you leave your shit there.
That's a question that we have here.
No.
I'm gonna go. Imagine I'm gonna walk into McDonald's. Let me get a Big Mac and a large fry and a large Coke. You eat it all. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of plastic sat here. I'm just gonna leave. I'm leaving. Goodbye. You gotta pick this up for me. Apparently, it is part of their job description when you apply to a fast food restaurant. I never knew that. Does that make you feel any better? No. Have you ever had to clean up vomit before?
Oh yeah, several times.
Okay. Do you think tattoos are art or aesthetic?
Could be both.
Okay. Is happiness the most important thing in life? Thank you for the follow, Ness Greasy. Really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. We're back at 2,267. That's how much we were at yesterday. That means we are at a net 0 today. Yesterday we gained 7 followers. Today we are at 0. Thank you so much again, NSE Greasy. Thank you so much. I hope I'm saying your name right. Supposed to do. Who does this? Like, if I raise my hand like this and I am waving, I would just look like a creep. Like, ooh, look, let me squeeze your boobies. That's what this looks like. How do you like the boobies? I don't know if I could do that all day. It just looks weird. It looks strange. Okay. Why do some people enjoy knowing that something they like isn't popular? Because, yeah, people are freaking, they're like weirdos. People want to be unique, and it's just not, like, they don't like to do that, you know?
No way.
What?
Someone rigged an M1 Grand as a poll queue.
What does that mean?
So like, instead of having to like, when you line up, so like in the game of pool, you have to like, right?
Yeah.
You just line up your shot and pull the trigger.
What?
Dude, that's so sick!
Why hasn't that been made already? Took this long for that to happen? Have you ever lost or thrown something away that had sentimental value to you? Kinda. Yeah.
Of course. I'm counting on you here too, Adel. All right, see you later.
See, I miss games like this where they made the women sexy and not, you know, look like mammoths or pigs or gross or manly or deformed. Video games have really screwed over women now that I think about it. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, when was the last time we had a video game that had women just look hot and normal? been a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot bit, actually.
Did you say a hot minute?
No, it's been a long time since someone's.
Oh, okay. I was very concerned. How do I... Okay, I guess we haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Is this real?
Okay. What's real?
You won't be able to see Karnak from here. Hard not to wonder what happened to all of them.
Someone's streaming the Dragon Ball movie
On Twitch?
on TikTok.
I've never seen the Dragon Ball movie. Also, why would you watch the Dragon Ball movie on TikTok?
Because it's actually being shown, and I haven't seen these in fucking ages.
I've never seen any Dragon Ball ever. I've never watched Dragon Ball. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching Dragon Ball movie. Oh wait, it's the BoJack movie. Let's go.
Bo Jackson?
No, BoJack and Bound.
Oh.
Try after the Cell games.
Have you ever considered an arranged marriage? No? Would you be opposed to it?
A little.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. Let's be honest here. It happens.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Adventure. No. How do I swap? Can I?
Hey. May it serve you well. Real quality stuff, huh?
I don't understand how this works.
Anything else? See you later.
Okay. Whip. Am I dumb?
No, the game is.
How do I equip? Equipment. No, exploration? Help and other? Equipment. Yeah. Wait, what? You can change what add-on and cards I have equipped by selecting equipment from the main menu. Well, obviously not. No, obviously not, because I did that and it won't let me. Game. I go to, is it, equip, oh. I don't want to, okay, never mind. I understand now. Hold on, you had to, this is stupid. Magical metal from the ancient kingdom. Okay, I guess we'll do that. I like that you can just equip these. Hey, Rolf.
Yeah.
So, you know how if you play other games, they give you, like, save bonus differences?
Right.
Okay, so Adol's save bonus costume, it's pretty cool. You know, it's just the one from the previous game. Look at the woman's. Look at what they gave the girl.
What the fuck?
Do what?
It's kind of goofy, bro. What are you doing?
What is this? I'm gonna, like, obviously I'm gonna use this, right? I have to. Okay. Yeah, knight's armor, sure. Booty. I'm gonna run around in my panties. This is what you paid $70 for the other game for. So you could run around in the girl's underwear the whole game. Dude, her boobs jiggle. Her boobs jiggle in the outfit, and they have jiggle physics now. No. They didn't, but they did. And that is so funny. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, that ended that stream. They're showing a movie and then
TikTok took it down.
Yeah.
Gosh darn copyright douchebags. Okay. Have you ever betrayed anyone's trust?
Oh no.
What?
Not that I know of. My trust has been betrayed by several people.
Really? People, but and then how did that make you feel?
I got over it because I couldn't contact them. Alright. Can't really do anything.
Okay. Well, I don't know why anyone would just randomly betray your trust. Did they gain something out of it?
I don't fucking know. I got no clue.
I just got the dead skin out of my controller. By the way, if you ever have dead skin build up in your controller at any point, just all you got to do is take a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and you just rub it against the edges of your controller. This is how you know I play too many video games.
Rub it, you say? Oh, whoa? Alright.
Oh, whoa.
Plop, plop, plop. You're right, the skin is gone. Plop, plop, plop.
Do you think your parents have a preference between you and your siblings?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What do you... If you could improve the world, what is one thing that you think you could improve on? What are they even talking about? Rolf has died. He's dead now. Better be used on equipment. That's a good idea. Why does he look so strange? It looks like what he wore in the first game. Why is everyone buff? Like, when you think of Vikings, do you think of buff people? Why is everyone giving me money? Switch. Okay. I'll go ahead and buy.
Real quality stuff, huh?
Bronze armor.
May it serve you well.
Oh, that would increase it even further. I see. Wait, this is just pure defense. This has evasion? I think she's supposed to be the warrior tank, so she's... I gave her the evasion one, my bad.
Anything else you'd seal?
Okay. Okay, I guess we're leaving. I like you could just switch between characters at any time. Having a party of two is definitely an interesting concept. That's for sure. How do you save? Like, okay, like this, yeah. Rolf, you there? I think Rolf died. He's dead. He disappeared. Speed. What do we get up to ship? How much we want? Okay, I did it, right? Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. But I did do that game. I already did that, bro. So everything is equipped. Like equipment. Well, it was France. Yeah. I think I did it. Okay, we're good. Begin the right.
Right? I was right once, but then I started using my left hand, and I had to go use my...
I have never used my right hand. I've only ever used my left hand. Is there a difference?
Not really. I do want to clarify that being a leftist and a rightist meant that's your dominant hand.
Well, I don't have a dominant hand. I'm on my district, so...
So you're double-handed.
Yeah. Oh, funny.
Yeah, no, but like, I wouldn't get yelled at, but like, what? You're a rightist? You're not leftist? Like, yeah, I'm rightist. See, my right hand's dominant. And they're like, oh, you're right hand. I'm like, yeah, I'm a rightist. My brother's a leftist. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, he writes with his left hand. Is that not what that means? And they're like, no. But it makes sense, right? Like, what's your dominant hand? My left. Oh, so you're leftist. What's your dominant hand? The right. Oh, you're right. Right. That makes sense.
It's so stupid. It's really dumb.
Does that not make sense or what?
No, it makes sense. I just think it's very upsetting. Let's see here.
Cause I'm blind.
Do you... What?
What?
Are you leaving?
I think so.
You think so? Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving soon too. I just gotta finish this mission, and I was gonna ask you because the next question is: do you bite your tongue or your cheeks more often? And I've never done either. Like, what do they mean? Like, This confused here. I am.
Yeah.
But it is getting late. I think I'm going to be ending the stream soon. I'm getting tired. I can. And he's gone. Turn on the blossom. Why did she come with us again?
Wonder what it'll be like to have a shield brother. Hard for me to imagine, really.
What's a shield brother?
I've been going solo during expeditions for a while now, Princess. Still, having someone there to watch your back is a good thing.
I like how this goes.
Sounds pretty convincing coming from you, Ophelia.
What is Adol, her shield brother? It's another Gregor ship.
What's up, Princess? You're looking a little sulky. Something on your mind?
We just gotta go slowly.
Say that like I've got air between my ears. None of this sits right with me is all. Feels like every last part of it's playing right into Grimson's master plan. Take this right. He just set it up without a word in advance, and off we went.
Oh, Princess. You're just at that rebellious age.
What's that?
Come to
What?
think of it, my little sis went through something similar.
I don't remember that.
Memories.
Shut your trap. One more word of this, and I'll be seeing red.
A new island. Maybe we can go ashore.
How many islands? Look at all these islands.
Now this is what I call fast.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Careful not to crash.
I'm gonna crash. Just park. Next, what if?
Not this way.
How do you want to do this? Yeah.
Drop anchor. We're going ashore.
How many people were on the ship?
This should be the exact opposite side of the island from where the enemy ship was anchored.
Take the row.
Rowboat to go ashore, huh? Good choice. This way it'll be harder for the enemy to find you. Perfect for a bit of recon.
There's also the reef to worry about.
What, did the crow just follow us?
Make it all the way to the coast here.
Before you leave, let me go over the right just one last time. In the innermost reaches of Lecto Island lies a sizable cave. Seek out the stone monument deep within. Then
This is an adventure. This is what I was waiting for from Yeast, is an adventure like this.
I know what you mean. You'll just have to find out on your own, though. Oh, mighty Har, Lord of Walhalla, he who gathers the souls of the valorous to his side, Karja Balta and Adel Kristen stand before you today, under your watchful eye. These two hereby undergo the rite of shield brotherhood. Good luck, you two. Now get out there and do us proud.
Shield Brotherhood. She's a girl.
All set. Doesn't seem like there are any Grieger on this side of the coast. Agreed. We still don't know how many of them landed here. We do know the place is lousy with monsters, though. Let's tread carefully.
Heal formula, huh? Yes. Thank you. I understand how that works.
Okay, let's give it a shot. What should I do? About time to head out.
Okay, I would like to, yeah, I can just save wherever I want. This game has great music. But I think that's it for the day. Tomorrow we'll be continuing this. I'm tired. It's been like 4 hours. I made videos before this. So I think that will be it. Thank you all so much for watching. You all have a good day. I'll catch you next time.